Genius Kids. Cultivating love for learning.
Lesson 16. Direct and Indirect Speech. Knowledge Acquisition. Read the following sentences. 1. Reena said, "The Taj Mahal was built on the banks of river Yamuna long ago and it still attracts many tourists to Agra." 2. Reshma said that she had to reach home as soon as possible because her mother was not well. 3. Radha said, "I am very busy now." Radha said that she was very busy then. Sentence 1 is in direct speech because the exact words of the speaker, Reena, are reported. Inverted commas have been used to indicate the spoken words. In direct speech, we report the words of a speaker by repeating the actual words, which are indicated with the help of inverted commas. Sentence 2 is in reported speech because it does not convey the exact words of the speaker, Reshma, and no inverted commas have been used. When we convey the speaker's thoughts without repeating the actual words but the substance of the words used by the speaker, it is called reported or indirect speech or narration. The verb said which introduced the reported speech is called a reporting verb. Other reporting verbs are words like told, ordered, asked, inquired, informed, and stated. While reporting the speaker's words in reported speech, certain changes are made and important rules have to be followed. Comparison between direct and indirect forms of narration. Serial number. Direct speech. In direct speech, 1. Inverted commas are used to enclose the exact words of the speaker. Example, Winnie said, "I have a holiday tomorrow." No inverted commas are used. Example, the teacher told me to go home. 2. A comma is used after the introductory or reporting verbs. Examples, said, asked, told. Father said, "Come here." Comma is not used after the introductory or reporting verb, but that is used in its place sometimes. That is not written, only understood. Examples, she said she would watch a movie with us. 3. Punctuation marks like question marks, exclamation marks, commas are used. Example, Monica said, "Wow, such a lovely gift." All the punctuation marks are removed except commas and full stops. Example, Monica exclaimed with joy that it was a lovely gift. Note: in direct speech, a conjunction, if required, is used to join the reported speech with the rest of the sentence. Example, Rohan said that he was down with fever. Tenses, personal pronouns like I, we, you, she, her, possessive adjectives like my, your, us, her, and adverbs indicating nearness of time and place changes when direct speech is converted into indirect speech. Example, the lady said to him, "I am glad that you completed your work." Direct, the lady told him that she was glad that he had completed his work. Indirect, yes and no. 1. If the introductory or reporting verb is in the present or the future tense, the verb in reported speech is not changed. Examples, 1. The girl says, "I am eating porridge." Here, reporting verb is in present tense. The girl says that she is eating porridge. 2. Suresh will say, "My parents have gone out." Suresh will say that his parents have gone out. 2. If the introductory or reporting verb is in the past tense, the reported speech is changed to the past tense. Example, Rahul said, "I have to go." Rahul said that he had to go. Here, reporting verb is in past tense. 3. The simple present tense changes to the simple past tense. Example, Ritu said, I want to go for shopping. Ritu said that she wanted to go for shopping. 4. The present continuous tense changes to the past continuous tense. Example, Nikki said, I am driving to office. Nikki said that she was driving to office. 5. The present perfect tense changes to the past perfect tense. Example, the principal said to the students, you have played the football match well. The principal told the students that they had played the football match well. 6. The simple past tense changes to the past perfect tense. Example, Raina said, I composed a poem. Raina said that she had composed a poem. 7. The past continuous tense changes to the past perfect continuous tense. Example, Manish said, Rohan was playing with his friends after school. Manish said that Rohan had been playing with his friends after school. 8. May changes to might, can changes to could. Examples, 1. Reena said, my brother may arrange for the air tickets. Reena said that her brother might arrange for the air tickets. 2. Ayushi said, I can run very fast. Ayushi said that she could run very fast. 9. Shall changes to should, will changes to would. Examples, 1. Geeta said, the pizzas shall be delivered within 30 minutes. Geeta said that the pizzas should be delivered within 30 minutes. 2. Shiva said, my mother will go out in the evening. Shiva said that his mother would go out in the evening. When the reporting verb is in the past tense, the tense in direct speech changes into a corresponding past tense form. Is, are, am, was, were, had been, no change, simple present, simple past, do, did. Simple past, past perfect, did, had done, has have, had, no change, past perfect, no change, had done, can, could, in most cases, will, shall, would. Features. If the reported speech describes a situation which still exists when the speech is reported, its tenses remain unchanged. Example, Munna said, Geeta's colleagues are always very helpful. Munna said that Geeta's colleagues are always very helpful. If a time clause is included in reported speech, its tense remains unchanged. The main verb in such a sentence can either remain unchanged or it can change to the past perfect form. Examples, 1. He said, when Ravi was studying at Tiny Tots, he often remained absent. He said that when Ravi was studying at Tiny Tots, he often remained absent. 2. He said, Girish fell when he was climbing the stairs. He said that Girish had fallen, or fell, when he was climbing the stairs. Past perfect form. When a sentence conveys a universal truth or habitual action, the tense of the reported speech is not changed to the past tense. Example, he said, the cuckoo bird sings merrily before the onset of summer season. He said that the cuckoo bird sings merrily before the onset of the summer season. Change in pronouns. Personal pronouns, I, you, she, he, they, and possessive adjectives, his, my, her, your, can change while reporting in indirect speech. 1. I, the first person pronoun, changes to the same person as the subject of the reporting verb is in direct speech. Examples, 1. She said, I enjoy listening to music. She said that she enjoyed listening to music. I is the first person pronoun here and changes to she. 2. He said, I like to read books. He said that he liked to read books. Here, I changes to he. 2. Possessive adjective in direct speech changes to the same person as the subject of the reporting verb. Example, he said, my bag is red. He said that his bag was red. My changes to his. 3. Pronouns of the third person he, she and their possessive adjective do not change. Example, she said, he enjoys horse riding. She said that he enjoys horse riding. Changing different types of sentences into indirect speech. Conversion of statements into indirect speech. We usually change the reporting verb said into told if it is followed by an object. But if there is no object, we do not change said. A statement gives us information. In reported speech, the inverted commas are removed and the word that is used as a conjunction. Example, Mohini said, I am feeling energetic. Direct speech, Mohini said that she was feeling energetic. Indirect speech. Other rules of changes in tenses, pronouns, words denoting time, place, position of something are followed as explained earlier in the chapter. We use words like told him her that, or said that, or informed him her that. Example, I told her that we needed a new washing machine. Here are some words which may be used as reporting verbs instead of said. The form of these reporting verbs changes according to the tense. Admit, answer, agree, add, assure, complain. Object, point out, state, promise, remark, tell. Example, he said to the postman, my letter was delivered at the wrong address. He complained to the postman that his letter had been delivered at the wrong address. Note. Features. 1. While converting into indirect speech, the words of the speaker should not be changed in such a way that the meaning changes. None of the points should be left out that we added on your own. 2. The conversion should be to the point and unnecessary words should not be added. Example, he said to her, I promise to return the bag. In reported speech, we should write, he promised her to return the bag. 3. Sometimes, third person pronouns may cause confusion. So, we may either use the noun itself or mention the noun in brackets in order to convey a clear meaning. 4. Bhanu said to Jafar, you have achieved a lot in your career. Bhanu told Jafar that he, Jafar, had achieved a lot in his career. Bhanu told Jafar that Jafar had achieved a lot in his career. Conversion of statements into direct speech. When changing from indirect to direct speech, we use say said as the reporting verb. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, we make the necessary changes in the direct speech. Make necessary changes in pronouns and possessive adjectives. Change words expressing the time and place. Use inverted commas to mark the exact words of the speaker. Examples. 1. She says she likes jogging in the morning. She says, I like jogging in the morning. 2. Mother told Rohan that he was late for school. Mother said to Rohan, you are late for school. Conversion of commands and requests into indirect speech. Imperative sentences like commands, requests, statements giving advice are changed into reported speech by following the given steps. 1. The verb of the reported speech is changed into an infinite. For example, to plus the verb. Example, he said, open the window. Direct speech, he ordered to open the window. Indirect speech. 2. The reporting verb. Say changes the reporting verbs like ask, command, noun, order or advise. Examples. 1. The old lady said to the child, be careful at the sea beach. The old lady warned the child to be careful at the sea beach. The reporting verb said changes to warned and the verb be changes and is written as to be. 2. The teacher said sit quietly and finish your work quickly. The teacher ordered the students to sit quietly and finish their work quickly. The reporting verb said changes to ordered and the verb sit is written as to sit. 3. When requests are changed into indirect speech, the reporting verb say changes into request, ask, beg, please, invite, and so on. Example: the committee said to the audience, please be seated. The committee requested the audience to be seated. 4. When statements giving advice are changed into indirect speech, the reporting verb may changes into advise, suggest, warn, forbid, and so on. Examples: 1. Mother said to the child, be careful while handling sharp objects. Mother advised the child to be careful while handling sharp objects. 2. My father said, brush your teeth before you go to bed. My father advised me to brush my teeth before I went to bed. 5. When negative command are changed into indirect speech, we use the structure negative infinite. Example: the policeman said to the thief, don't try to run away. The policeman warned the thief not to try to run away. 6. Sentences with a noun or pronoun used to name the person addressed are changed into indirect speech by treating the nouns or pronouns as the object of the verbs. The verb ask is used. Example: he said, tie your shoelaces, Reena. He asked Reena to tie her shoelaces. In this sentence, asked is verb and Reena is object of the verb. Conversion of commands, requests, suggestions into direct speech. She requested Mohan to describe the down at the circus so that she could imagine how funny he had looked. She said to Mohan, please describe the down at the circus so that I can imagine how funny he looked. The reporting verb has been changed to said. The word please is used instead of requested and to describe has been changed and written as describe. The policeman warned the driver against breaking traffic rules. The policeman said to the driver, don't break traffic rules. Conversion of interrogative sentences into indirect speech. While changing interrogative sentences into indirect speech, certain guidelines have to be followed. 1. The question mark is replaced by a full stop. The question form is changed into statement form. Example: she said to me, what did you eat in the morning, dear? She asked me affectionately, what I had eaten in the morning. 2. The reporting verb is changed into verbs such as ask, enquired, demanded, wonder or want to know. Demand and inquire are followed by the preposition of. Example: I said to my sister, where is my purse? I asked my sister where my purse was. 3. Question with verbs such as do, does or did are changed into indirect speech by using whether if. Examples: 1. She said to me, do you want to go for a swim? She asked me whether I wanted to go for a swim. 2. She said, did you break the vase? She asked if I had broken the vase. 4. Yes/no questions, which means questions, are begin with auxiliary verbs such as is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had are introduced in indirect speech by words like whether, if and words like included, asked and so on. Examples: 1. She said, is something wrong? She asked if something was wrong. 2. He said, have you finished painting the room? He asked if I had finished painting the room. 3. She said to him, is that your new car? He said, no. She asked whether it was his new car. He replied that it was not. 5. When direct questions or WH Words questions are changed into indirect speech. The word ordered is the same as that of a statement. The verb comes after the subject. The WH word like what, why, when, how are repeated. Examples: 1. She said to me, "Where is the camera?" She asked me where the camera was. 2. He said to her, "What is name of your school?" He asked her what the name of her school was. 6. Questions beginning with will shall are changed into indirect speech by using whether if. When there is a change in tense, will shall are changed to would should. Examples: 1. Ritu said to her, "Will you give me a treat?" Ritu asked her if she would give her a treat. 2. Mitali said to him, "Shall we get the oven repaired?" Mitali asked him if they should get the oven repaired. Conversion of exclamatory sentences into indirect speech. While converting exclamatory sentences into indirect speech, the words showing exclamations like hurrah, alas, oh are omitted. But the feelings are converted by using expressions like exclaimed with sorrow and so on. The reporting verb is changed to exclaim, wish or appropriate verb. The sign of exclamation is removed and the exclamatory sentence is changed. Example: he said, "Hurrah! We have won the match." Direct: he exclaimed with joy that they had won the match. Indirect speech.
Like, share and subscribe.